Hello everybody. It's been a while since I've got to say that, but welcome to my very first stream, as the title implies. Been working for quite a while, but how is everyone doing today? Just gotta get some things ready real quick. Then we'll be jumping into the Ocarina Time 3D one-hit run, which I put some of the rules in the tweet I made, just talking about it. But yeah. You just go ahead and move right over to game screen here. All right, actually, chat seems to be a little off center. Just wait a minute, I can fix that. Hello, Logan and Nintin Mihao. Don't really know how to say your name. I'm sorry, but I'm happy to see you here. Honestly, wasn't expecting many people to show up, but yes, I'm very excited to see. Go ahead and take this, change its width a tad, do like a little bit more. I think that's good. Sorry, Logan, that your name's cut off. Oh, hi, Nathan. There we go. I think it's good enough. All right, let's go ahead and get into this. So, what should we name our save file here? Because using Link is a boring name. Go ahead and cross it out. All right. What should we go with? I mean, we could just do like the obvious thing. Just do like abbreviation for one hit KO. Should just be, I guess, OHKO. I don't know, I kinda like that, but anyone else have any ideas? Chat does seem to be a tad delayed, which is fine. I don't think really Millark. That's a very interesting one. Yeah, I think we'll go with OHKO maybe. I don't know. I do like Millark too, so you know what? Let's you go ahead and do that. Melark. Is that name based on anything? It's just something you came up with? Right, Millark. Grand adventure starts now. So if any of you didn't see the tweet I sent, this is going to be, you know, a one-hit run, which means I will die in one hit, at least, hopefully. I haven't actually tested it, but, yeah. So there are a few things I enabled here to, make the beginning a little faster. So let me see, yeah, as you see, we have maximum Deku Sticks and Deku Nuts already. Go ahead and put them on, I guess, the touchscreen buttons. Yeah, I've had everything already set up, so I can use touchscreen buttons with my controller, which is nice, because this is being recorded on an emulator, because I can't record 3DS any other way. Yeah, we got maximum of those, and we also have 99 rupees. So we can go ahead and buy a shield already. What you guys go ahead and do? Hello, Craig. How you doing? Going in and starting our run now. So yeah, let's just go ahead and buy the shield first. Probably the best thing to do. No shop. Looks like we don't have to deal with the target tutorial. It's nice. Right. Hello, dude. Give me the shield. Good to heal. That's good to hear, Craig. Let's go ahead and gear. Such a shield. Oh yeah. Now you're defensed. Defense. Defense is not a word. We are ready for all the dangers to come ahead. Let's go ahead and do this for 5 rupees. And alright. Let's go ahead and get ourselves the sword. But yeah, there's a few other like shortcut things I have enabled that we probably won't see for a little while, which is fine. Yeah, let's go in here. Doop-a-doop-a-doo. I'm going through the tunnel. Alright. Luckily, we wanted to do a too many dangers at the beginning of the game. Actually, here's our first one. Oh man, it's coming. The boulder. So scary. Let's go. Gonna chase this boulder instead of it chasing me. Yeah. There we go. Go ahead and just kick this giant chest open. Alright, we got ourselves the sword. Go ahead and equip that to wrong button. Mixing up my own button mappings here, which is fine, but alright. You're now ready to the Deku Tree. But yeah, as you saw, the way I'm doing, well, like the way I had like set up this one-hit run thing is using the Ocarina of Time 3D randomizer. I don't really have any way to link how to get to it or anything. I haven't set up a lot of stuff on my Twitch, as you can kind of tell. There's no like banner for my channel, or I mean I do have a basic bio, but you know, this has been slightly hastily thrown together, but it's fine. Alright, let's go and talk to Mito. Woo. Oh yeah, since I'm using the Switch Pro controller, I actually have gyro too, which is nice. Look around. I don't think we really need to do that much though, but alright. Hello, Mito. Check it out, I got the goods. Oh my god, you see me? Obviously that's it about that. Alright, here we go. It's gonna be enemies. Where are they? Alright, there they are. Go and just take care of these guys. Oh yeah, also I do have a death counter set up on the top left there, as you can see. Obviously we have 0 deaths right now, because, you know, wouldn't be any pre-stream ones. Right. Let's go and head into Deku Tree. Oh, hi Courtney. How you doing? We've just started our one-hit challenge run. We've already made it to Deku Tree. Obviously there's not much we have to do before it. Alright. Yeah, Mito's trying to help us from the dangers of Deku Tree. There we go. We actually don't really need to fight these guys, I guess, because we already have maxed out things. Let's go ahead and climb up here. Boop, 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 boop. Oh, I see. Oh, thanks for the follow. Yeah, I do have alerts set up too, luckily. Just to give some quality to the stream, I guess. There's not alerts for everything, I think, though, but we have some things. Right, these guys, need the slingshot for them. This has a map, but we honestly don't really need a map, so I'm just gonna avoid it. Let's go ahead and go through this door. Oh, just going. Ooh. There we go. Yeah. The other nice thing is that you can just hold B and skip all the text. Glad you're doing good, Courtney. I'm pretty excited for this run as well. I am a little nervous though, because obviously this is my first stream, but I'm looking forward to this. Oh yeah, thank you. I did take work on this layout for quite a while, so I'm very happy with how it turned out too. Yeah, we got ourselves slingshots. Go ahead and whip it. There we go. Alright. Let's get ourselves out of this room. Yeah, I've been working on this layout for like a week or something. I wasn't really keeping track. I actually have some other layouts in progress too. Well, just for like normal streams, because obviously this one is all Zelda themed and stuff. Yeah, very nice. I'm glad the computer is able to run it okay. I was a little worried about the animated background, but it seems to be fine actually. That's good. Okay, we got the slingshot now, so let's go ahead and make our way up here. You actually can climb up this without it, well, without using the slingshot to kill these guys, because they don't follow you if you're not moving on this thing. Yeah, I appreciate all the kind words about the layout. Right, just go up. climbing up here. Okay. Got some dangers. We can also ignore that room, actually. I guess you can ignore a lot of the earlier parts of this dungeon. Well, I guess ignoring a chest, you know, isn't really part of that. Right, guys. Time for the jump. There we go. Now she does seem to kind of like guide you toward the web, which is a little funny. Okay. Let's go and get ourselves some Skulltulas, I guess, because there are a few in this room. Two. Obviously, since this is a one-hit run, getting like a lot of optional stuff won't really matter, like heart pieces. In fact, actually, I'd kind of advise, you know, if anyone else does this run, I guess, to avoid getting extra hearts, because there's a certain battle later in the game that'll actually be harder the more health we have. Biggest danger of this dungeon? Probably the boss, to be honest, though. There's really not too much danger in this dungeon, just in general. I think we'll be fine, honestly. I'm not expecting any deaths in here. Oh yeah, I guess speaking of which, how many deaths do you think, you know, I'll reach by the end of this run? I honestly have no idea really how, you know, difficult it'll be. I mean, there's like a few parts later in the game I'm a little worried about, but for like the Child Link stuff, I don't think we'll really have any issues until maybe Jabu Jabu, I'd say. Anyway, let me go ahead and my stick. Burn web over here. Ooh. Burn, burn, burn. Okay. Open the door. Like this guy. About 50? Yeah, that seems about right, probably. I don't really know. I could see it like getting around 50, but I can also see it getting a lot higher. I don't really know if I'm gonna have like parts of the game I get stuck on. The early 10s? It would be pretty nice. I mean, I'm no speedrunner, obviously, but I would say I'm fairly skilled at this game, so we'll just have to see. Alright, let's go ahead and over the water here. I can literally just play this dungeon like I even really think it. It's just, I guess, a lot of basic puzzles, but you know, I played Ocarina of Time quite a few times, so stuff is kind of just second nature. You gotta hurry though, come on. I don't want to be stuck under this spike thing when the water rises again. Alright, we're good. Yep. No, you. Turn around. Boop. Give you the boop with my sword, even though it's a very lethal boop. There you go. Alright, we got anything in here? Just some money. I guess we actually just have a lot of money left over from buying the shield, which is nice. Could buy the Hylian shield a little later, but we can also just get it from the graveyard too. Don't need to. Right. Go ahead and deal with these guys. My thing. Or not. Actually, I guess it's probably better if they don't, because now I think about it, when they hit your shield, doesn't really help you defeat them. There you go. Yeah, Ocarina of Time 3D is very beautiful, I'd say, especially for a 3DS game. It's probably one of, if not my favorite game remake. The only other one I think that come close, oh, so that was close, is probably Spiral Reignited. I like that one too. And there we go. Yeah, Ocarina of Time 3D is a very good remake, I would say. Fixes pretty much everything. Actually, wait. Remember these guys. There we go. Don't want to deal with the Goma larva. Gonna be a pain. Beat you. You prefer it too? Yeah, I think most people probably would, but I don't really know. There are some people who like the original's more realistic kind of style better, which I can understand. I'm definitely in the Ocarina of Time 3D boat. You're old school, yeah. As I was just talking about. Okay. Not do anything else in this room, just a lot of optional stuff in behind that web. It's holds more charm. Yeah, the N64 games, really all of them, do have a certain charm to them that I like. There's really no N64 game I've played that I dislike, honestly. Of course, all the ones I played are like first party stuff, like, you know, Mario and Zelda and Donkey Kong and Kirby. I think that's like pretty much the extent of like N64 games I've played. Ooh, there we go. Let's drop some money. I don't really know. What you wait? Okay. Never mind. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. Luckily, I know the order. Please don't shoot. I forgot about the fact that they can shoot me. Yes, Pointy Link does have appeal. All N64 characters in their can opener noses. There we go. Whoa. It's funny how Link spins when you do the puzzles. Alright. Glad we have reached the end of the dungeon with no deaths, actually. Go ahead and save. Here we are. The first boss. Like I said, I'm not expecting it to give us trouble, but I guess I shouldn't jinx it. Here we go. I actually didn't know it would go ahead and boot us here already. It is Goma. She doesn't say his name, but it is Goma. And okay. Oh, that happened. I don't even know what he did. I didn't even know Goma could attack, but it's our first death. Let me go ahead and add it to the thing. Oop. There we go. Yep, right after the battle started. Goma knew exactly what she was getting into. Didn't want to deal that Link problem. Alright. Yeah, unfortunately, whenever we die in dungeons, it will take us back to the start. But once we get Pharaoh's Wind, that'll not be much of a problem, I think. Luckily, though, boss dwarf for Hickory Tree is pretty close by. Turn down again. Man down. Yep. Or like a boy down. Kid down. And Link's still a man. Link's a man no matter what age he is. Tell you what. Alright, let's be careful this time not to do anything hasty. I guess Goma's gonna just do like a weird attack right off the bat or something, so I'm gonna go ahead and back off. It's not doing anything. Ah, okay. There we go. Sticks out. Boom. Let's go and slash away. Right. Yeah, I think we're good now. Goma can pretty much be 2-cycled. In fact, you might be able to 1-cycle Goma. I don't actually know. Oh yeah, it's another thing. Neighbor's Love is banned because it makes you invincible, and you know, that wouldn't really be fun to just turn it on and have the no-hit stuff not apply. Anyways, there we go. Beat Goma. Oh yeah, on a similar, to an similar extent, fairies are banned too, which I guess is a much more, you know, prominent thing. Yeah, like I was saying, not gonna be picking up any hard upgrades, or it will make one fight a little harder. I'd rather not have that. You don't need them anyway. There you go. Ourselves Kiri's Emerald. And just like that, in pretty much like what, 20 minutes? Already beaten the first dungeon. Yeah, I wonder too. I wonder what, you know, just any old Zelda enemies we'll see in Tears of the Kingdom. Because that was, I guess, a thing a lot of people were speculating about for Breath of the Wild too. At least I was. There are definitely a handful of enemies I'd like to see reappear. Like, I think my top picks would probably be like Iron Knuckles or, well, slash Dark Nuts. They're kind of in the same sort of group. Yeah, those two and Redeads. Yeah. Anyway, if you're wondering why I'm going to Lost Woods, I think I can go ahead and get a Deku Stick upgrade right now. Definitely have enough money for it. Almost have max wallet again. Woo. It's been quite a while since we've seen Eider, I think. Actually, when was the last time, like, Redeads and stuff showed up in a Zelda game? It was like Twilight Princess or something? It was a very long time ago. Yeah, okay, 40 rupees. Now you can hold 20 Deku Sticks, which is definitely going to be important, especially against boss fights. Make it go faster. Okay. Go ahead and, I guess, make our way outside the forest now. I don't think there's anything else for us here. Kind of interesting to think about how much you can actually do, you know, before leaving the forest. Actually, there is another thing I just thought of. We can go ahead and get ourselves a bullet seed bag in here. Yeah, Redead Knights is what they were called. Okay, just go ahead and... 100. Nope. This is one thing that Gyro actually hurts with, because I'm not going to be able to stay on the target. There we go. We're just kind of hopping around. So cool. Check my seeds. There we go, now I can hold more of those. I don't really think we'll be needing to use the slingshot too much throughout this run, but you never know. I'm pretty sure with that's all we can really get here. There's also a Deku Nut upgrade underneath one of those boulders. I do not have bombs yet. Let's leave now. Go and save. I guess I should remember to do that. We'll be dying pretty often. Of course, I guess that actually doesn't really matter because they give you the option to save after you die anyway. It is definitely sort of a different thing, you know, streaming compared to making videos, because obviously back when I recorded stuff, you know, the end of 2021, yeah. You know, you can't save during recordings because if it messes up, you don't want to lose that progress. We'll have to replay the entire game to get back to the point where you were at. Hey, you got our Ocarina. No songs yet, though. But we'll have to be doing quite a bit of, you know, busy work to get ourselves to the next dungeon. We have made it. Our field. Yeah. So big and empty. I don't think... Well, I don't really mind Hyrule Field not having much, I guess. I think it's kind of cool just to have this giant sprawling field run around in. Especially when you have Epona and you can ride around on her. Yeah, let's go and make our way to the castle now. Yeah, there's no point in really going to Kakariko first or anywhere else, really. Run backwards for speed. Yeah. Link just walked out and, hey, look, an ocarina on the floor. Yep. Picked it up. Okay, let's go ahead and make it in here before it closes. Go. Made it. I thought it was always a lot closer than that when, you know, you run in here for the first time, because it doesn't start exactly like right in the morning. It's a little later. Money. Let's go ahead and get ourselves an air tool here. Is there anything I'll really need, like, wallets for? I don't really know. Right. See you later, guy. He's just like, some kid just came to my house and broke. I mean, it's not his house, but you know, came to this room and broke all these pots, got a spider and left. It's pretty crazy. Get yourself the market. The market is definitely one of the places I'd say got the biggest overhaul, especially just because, you know, it's not a 2D image anymore. Looks really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and head ourselves to make our way to the castle. I was actually just about to ask, like, since we are using the randomizer, you know, what items do they, like, change the placements of and stuff? Because, like, I'm not actually sure if the Bigoron sword quest will work the same way. We'll have to find out. Maybe what we just get, we got the, oops, got the egg. I'll put it here, I guess. Get the wake up old man Mario. Can controls hurt you? Yeah. They can. Yeah, I guess I do have to be a little careful around them, but... You know, I've been playing the game a while, so I know that. Just naturally, you know to not touch them. Spiders are dangerous. Let's go and sneak around. We're not at the stealth segment yet. Actually, the stealth, well, the Zelda stealth segment is one of the things that's gonna be skipped. I've turned that on, so won't have to do Hyrule Fields. Well, not Hyrule Fields, just like what, Castle Garden sneaking, I guess. Very convenient hedge maze sort of stuff. Right. Swim. What all this money in here? You treat this like river like a fountain or something. It's next to the castle. Be kind of weird. I don't really know. Okay. Hello, man. And now we wait because we can't wake this guy up without the chickens. So, yeah. No Metal Gear Zelda. Nope. I decided to disable it just because it wasn't very relevant to the one-hit run, because obviously there's no way to really get hurt. Of course, I don't know, like if I got caught, would that count as damage? I don't actually know. I kind of doubt it because it'd be weird to be able to die from something like that. I don't think Nintendo would put that in their games, so yeah. There we go. It's the miracle of life. Coco has some yig. Give it to you. There you go. Thank you, little shut eye. Oh my god. See you later, Mario. In the Mario movie. Wait, how many of you guys watching have seen the Mario movie? I haven't actually seen it yet, and I don't know when we will, honestly. Probably whenever it comes out to like video and stuff. Yeah, I am excited to see it when it does come. Pretty cool. Push these milk crates. Guess they're shipping milk to the castle or something. Kind of weird, but okay. There we go. Jump on up here. Alright. So, what is this just gonna take us to Zelda's room, I assume? Yep. And we don't even have to do anything there. Woo! Get ourselves the letter. And Zelda's little vibe. It is pretty funny how like fast this moves on. Cause you know, so you saw the cutscenes and stuff, but this is just go place, then do thing, then go next place and do next thing. Pretty nice though. Alright. Let's make our way. Actually, before we go to Kakariko, I wanna go learn a song real quick. Because we will definitely have to get the Bigoron sword, which I guess is the only thing you really need Epona for. So you gotta like get Epona to get the, you know, to be able to even do the challenges for that. But like I said, I don't actually know if the Bigoron sword quest is going to work the same way. We'll just have to see. Yeah, that was much what I was saying. Really weird to not see the cutscenes. This Zelda game found your story. Link's just running around doing stuff. Alright, we've made it. Get him before night falls. That'd be bad. Alright. I definitely like the evening lighting in this game too. I mean, I like it in the original also. I feel like it's a little easier to get like evening time in the remake though. So they like have it preset or something. I don't really know how it works. Hello, Melon. Go ahead and bring up my thing. And there we go. Own a song. Be useful for later. I guess we can also we could go ahead and save and quit and get Saria's song. I might actually do that. Let's go ahead and save. Quit. And reload. And yeah, alright. Back to Malark. I already forgot that's what we named him. That's also because, you know, there are no cutscenes, so we don't actually get to see, like, people calling Link Malark. I mean, he's not Link, he's Malark. Right, let's journey onward into the forest. Yeah, honestly, even though it's nice to skip all the cutscenes, I do think I would, you know, I prefer having them there. It does feel like it completes the experience. Ocarina of Time is a game I'm pretty nostalgic for, because it was my first Zelda game. In fact, it was just one of my first Nintendo games in general, because the first Nintendo console we had was the Wii. And, you know, obviously with Virtual Console, we were able to experience some of the earlier systems from them. Well, earlier system titles, like Ocarina of Time. I believe the first Virtual Console game I got, though, was Mario Free, but I don't really remember. I went over there. Luckily, I do remember the Lost Woods routes by heart, too, which is nice. This way. And then this way. And alright. They beam the songs into our mind. Yes, they do. Right, guys, we have more danger, wolf. Not really much of a problem. You are block, boom, block slash. Block slash. I think I already knew the songs. It's another Fury. Gotta come up with our Ocarina of Time randomizer, like, alternate universe. How does the story work? I think it just runs around grabbing stuff. No, like, story to it. There we go. I could have used Deku Sticks to speed that up, but I decided to just play it more safe. We also have... This is actually a part I'm a little worried about. We're gonna get shot at by Deku Scrubs. I don't really know where they are. There's one. Alright, let's just go ahead and do this. There we go. Get rid of you. Have some money. You. Oh, nope. Well, there's second death, everybody. Once again, acting a little too hasty. Go ahead and add that to the counter. Ooh. So far, the deaths have been very, anticlimactic. Not saying, you know, I was expecting anything else, because obviously, if you're doing a one hit to run, you're going to die out of nowhere. Right. Try this again. More careful this time. I gotta remember, like, since they shoot free, you know, like, the first one destroys the second, and then the third is the one that you hit back at them. Okay. Target him. And there we go. Boom. Okay. This is really all there is to it. You just gotta get through this whole maze. So goes another guy. There you go. Got him. First one. Get him. There you go. Taken care of. Jump over here. I think we're actually in the clear. Actually, wait, no. I do remember. There's one final stretch full of Deku Scrubs. You know. Nope. Ah. Okay. Actually, there's only two. There you go. Walk it off. Just walk it off, Link. You'll be fine. Alright. And there you go. Once again, very, like, abrupt, funny thing. It's like, wait, I remember the song. Psychic, like Logan was saying, psychically transmit it into Link's mind. We were not been going to that temple for a while. And I think actually another smart thing to do would once again be to save and quit, so we can avoid going through the forest again. Sorry. Right. You're back. As if nothing ever happened. Yeah, I've already learned a few songs though. And I guess we're actually going to be picking up Sun Song in a little bit too. That's another one where I guess we don't really need it, but it is nice to have. Hopefully we don't, you know, die on the way there. That would be a death in vain if we didn't need to do it. We'll be fine. Redeads definitely will be kind of scary though in this run, because if they get you, you're dead. Who's my favorite sage? That's a good question. I never actually really thought about it. So, let's see, we got Rauru, Saria, Darunia, Ruto, Noboru, and Impa. It's probably Impa, honestly. I don't think I'm missing any others. No man, we got skeletons coming out. Don't run away. They're actually not much of a threat. Also, I didn't notice like the little flowers around like these. It's also a very nice detail. Yeah, I think I'd go with Impa. As for like second place, it's probably either Saria or Ruto. Get rid of you. There we go. Fight the skeletons. Woo. Should I wait till morning before going in here? I don't think so. Let's go and go. Oh yeah, did I say Noboru? If I didn't, then sorry, Noboru. Yeah, Noboru's cool tool. Well, two. Yeah, Rauru is also pretty neat. I like all of them, honestly. I definitely have, you know, ones I prefer. Darunia. Yeah, Darunia is a pretty fun one. Little guy. What's up? Not gonna have a staring contest with this guy right now. Link is on a roll. He's got things to do. He's got songs to learn. We're all about. I guess we might as well pick up some Skulltulas while we're here, though. Once again, be careful not to touch them. You know, Oh yeah. Sword slashing is kind of weird. No, Link. I'm having trouble. Gotta kind of get a little closer, but not too close. There we go. Number 4. Let's see. Where's some other ones we can get? Second pick. We gotta make the Zelda Sage tier list. We can also include like ones from all the other games too. What other games have sages? I mean, there's like the Twilight Princess ones where it's like, you know, they're all kind of like the same looking. I don't really know if they had like defined personalities or not. I don't remember. Yeah, there's them. There's the ones in Link Between Worlds. And I guess that's kind of it. There's also like the 2 from Wind Waker. I don't remember their names though. But I'm pretty sure they count as sages. Yep, here's another. Here we go. Go and grab our thing. Boop, 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 boop. Sage number 5, yeah. That's everyone's favorite, I've heard. Yeah, the champions are also... Gotta be careful not to take fall damage either. But the champions definitely also give off kind of sage vibes. They have a similar role, I guess. Especially since they're like all the Zelda races. Yeah, you have to put them in too. Any other sage-like characters? I don't really know. Also don't really know if there's any other Skulltulas here. It doesn't matter. Go ahead and continue on. Boom. I guess I should go in and grab the Hylian shield while I'm in the graveyard too. Daruk's your favorite if we count the champions? Yeah. Daruk was actually... Well, he's probably not my favorite anymore, but I think he was at some point. I'd say Mipha's probably my favorite. Bugs. Don't have any bottles for bugs. I guess bottles aren't really that helpful in this run either. They will be for like Ice Cavern, but otherwise, not really. Goran's favorite Zelda race? Craig? Yeah, what's everyone's favorite Zelda race? I guess it is kind of like a similar thing to, you know, sages, in that your favorite sages probably tend to skew toward your favorite Zelda race, probably. I don't know. I guess in that case, like Zora would be my favorite if we went by that logic. I'm not really sure if that's true. That's another thing I haven't really thought about. There are a lot of them. Okay, we went ahead and got ourselves the Hylian shield. I guess I'll go and equip it now, because he will have to for when we go to Dongo's Cavern. I guess it's actually coming up. Nothing else to really do here. Stompe around? I don't see him. Yeah, I guess not. There's a Skulltula we can't get. Unfortunate. Right, we have made it. Let's go and play Lullaby. Okay. Well, that was well, let's just drop it, I guess. Woo! We are in. Can't believe that grave just had like dynamite. I don't even know what. Couldn't even make out what exactly happened there. Just sort of happened. You had to be there. Don't get rid of these bats. Here we go. Once again, removing all the danger. Alright. Let's go ahead and just grab this money, even though I don't need it. Just my natural instincts to grab rupees when I see them. Can't light these torches, alright. But this is the dangerous room. Gotta be careful in. But if we walk, they won't hear us. Let's move slowly. Don't mind me, guys. Just making my way through. Probably go a little faster. Okay. Alright, we're probably good now. Go. I remember this room really scared me as a kid. Or just Red Deads in general. I remember actually, you know, later in the game when maybe go and do this. Wait, need to just read it. And there we go. Fun song. Yeah, I remember later in the game when you go to like Hyrule Castle as an adult and there's Red Deads there. I remember making like my mom you know, run like through the the town because I was too scared to. These guys are very creepy, and actually that's not a safe way to go. You should definitely just take this route again. This way. Yeah, Nathan. The joke only you and I will know, but it's pretty funny. Yeah, I don't know what the goop is actually supposed to be here. We can go ahead and like kind of look at it. It's very weird. The point though is, yeah, we probably don't want to know. Don't really want to know what the heck this room is even about. I think it's just kind of creepy. I wonder if these like, what do you call them? It's not hieroglyphics, but you know, it's like weird symbols. Is that what Hylian is supposed to be? I don't really know. There are quite a few of it. There's quite a few of these, you know, characters around. Ectoplasm. I don't actually know what ectoplasm is, but it does sound like something that would be green and radioactive looking. Right. That was a nice, fun little detour, I guess. There's not much else for us here. Aside from a heart piece we do not need. Let's go and put ourselves out. Going backwards again. Is it still night? I always forget. Of course, I guess in the randomizer you don't actually play the sun song. I don't remember it when you learn it. Like, does time actually pass when you play it for the first time, or is it only later? Not actually sure. What ghosts are made of? Okay. Also seems pretty likely for its name. I guess it also makes sense considering, you know, we are inside a grave. But there are no Poes. I guess Poes are the Zelda ghosts. So is it really implied that Poes are like, you know, the souls of the dead or whatever? I guess maybe actually in this game, because like the Composer brothers, you know, were once living peoples and they're Poes now. So I guess that is the case. Nothing around here. Sometimes I just get like sidetracked thinking about other stuff and I just run around and sleep, but it's fine. I guess that's the fun of streaming, is that you don't really have to worry about, you know, being formal. Everyone, it's a very formal one-hit run. You must be very dignified. Give ourselves a spider here. I don't know why my dignified voice is Australian, at least vaguely. Yeah, it probably has been implied a lot. So do I want him to make a day for anything here? Yes. I mean, we could get the bottle from the OHKO lady, but there's not really much of a reason to, I guess. Like I was saying, about fairies or like health potions, there's not really much of a reason to get bottles right now. So I do guess, like I was saying, for you know, later in the game. Wait, some song. Oh, nice. They skipped the cutscene for that too. Yeah, when we get to the ice cavern, it's probably nice to have a couple bottles on hand. So let's go and do that. I believe I made it so that we only need one. Hopefully. Let's see. Yep. Thank you for finding all my OHKOs. There was only one OHKO, totally not anymore running around aimlessly through the town. It's nice to hear the Kakariko theme though. Did anyone know that like the Kakariko song actually changes when you're Adult Link? That's something I think I only figured out recently, but it is kind of a neat detail. I believe it's like as Child Link it's like a harmonica, but then as Adult Link it's like a flute. Well, I think it's just the ocarina noise, whatever that would be, which I guess is pretty flute-like. Australians are very dignified. Yes, they are. This is the dignified Australian Derek. Yep, that's me. These. All right. Let's go and give you the letter. This is Zolo's handwriting. Okay. Go ahead and head up the dangerous mountain. Yeah, stuff about masks. I could just hold B and skip all that, but I forget. Right, let's go. Start our hike up Death Mountain Trail. Are we got new enemies here? Let's go ahead. Tektites are actually kind of scary, I guess. They do a pretty big jump. But enough we can't take care of. I feel like honestly when we get to Adult Link and there's boulders, that'll be harder. Especially because I'm pretty sure there are still Tektites on Death Mountain. Yeah, they do. Water Strider enemies are pretty cool though. Because like, you know, they're just kind of a unique sort of type of thing. I guess there's like Water Strider Pokemon too, or at least one. Is that what Surskit is? That's just a name I'm thinking of. The actual name of it. Alright. I'll continue up. Coming enemy once again. So enemy designs are fascinating. Yeah, they are pretty neat. It is also pretty cool how, you know, they change every game. Actually, wait, where's the... I guess he already passed. Forgot about the rolling Goron guy. It would have been kind of funny if he killed us. We're fine. But yeah, it's neat how, like, you know, those other games, I guess, reuse all that sort of stuff, but they, like, change them every game. But they always have the same sort of, like, you know, basic architecture. I don't know if that's calling, you know, the creature's architecture type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, their sort of design is, like, vaguely the same. But they always change the details. Alright. We're in a Goron city. Let's go ahead and jump down, but not all at once so we don't die. Also make sure we don't get run over by the rolling guy. Right there. And pass real quick. They see me rolling. They hate him. Trying to catch that rolling Goron. Money. Yeah, still haven't really bought anything. But you don't actually need really to stock up on anything. We've been pretty good so far. Alright. Made it down. Let's go and play close the by again. And I assume, yep. Door just open, just like that. I wonder if we'll get to see the Darunia dance or not. No. Hey look, Craig, it's your favorite sage. From the chin up. Let's go ahead and play. Those are the by. Let's see, what was it? That's not it. That's a different song. It's not even that's actually not even a song from this game. it's backwards. There we go. Well, nice tune. And here you have this bracelet too. Yeah. Nice. Open the way to the Dongo's Cavern now. Best village in the game. Yeah, this one is pretty cool. Hardly feels like a village though, because it's like, you know, there's no houses really. I guess these are like the houses, you know, like little tunnels. Yeah, we don't get to see him dance, unfortunately. Quite a bummer. There actually isn't even options to like enable the cutscenes in randomizers, unfortunately. So even if we wanted to, we couldn't actually do that. So, sorry, Craig. Maybe, you know, we play Ocarina of Time normally one day. I probably will at some point. I mean, I wanted to do another playthrough of Master Quest because it's been a while. I don't really remember it that well. Alright. We have the bracelet now. Maybe I should go ahead and not get run over that guy. Go ahead and open the shortcut to Lost Woods, but also it won't really matter because I can just use bombs later. Get off my lawn, I'm still mad. About them the dongos. So we're going to take care of. Let's go. Oh yeah, Logan, that is true. Zora's Domain. It's very much just a normal cave. It has even less like resemblance of like a town of any sort. It's just a cave and there's a shop. Kind of it. But also like, I mean, for the Zoras, they've always, well, like in Twilight Princess, you know, they're also kind of in like a cave, but it's more so just a river, I guess. It's just when you get to the top of it, it's kind of cave-like. And then in Breath of the Wild, you know, it's like this whole, like, glass sort of city. Pretty neat. I guess I can't jump down here, huh? I'm not gonna risk it. Let's just go ahead and run our way around. Let's go around here. Here's that rolling Goron guy again. Warning is coming. Whoa. Oh. He's fine. I thought he literally just exploded because that's been a thing, I guess, that's been sort of happening. Just kind of what you expect. No craziness under the corner. Tektites, I guess I should just ignore. Yeah, Breath of the Wild Zora's Domain is definitely my favorite. It's very cool. I remember like when we played the game for the first time and, you know, got to see it for the first time as well. Very neat. I mean, just like that entire, I guess, first day of playing Breath of the Wild. Also very nostalgic. It is a domain. Hence the name Zora's Domain. Here we are. The cavern. Speaking of caverns, because I guess caverns and caves are just kind of what, you know, some Link just kind of has to deal with. But alright. Go ahead and begin. This will definitely be a little harder than the Deku Tree was. I can't wait to bomb some Dodongos. Gotta get them the Dodongos. Fortunately, you can't really bomb the Dodongos without bombs, because you get pretty late in this one. Boom. Actually, there's no point in going over here. You go to the other side. Just do that. Boop, 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 boop. Do your Highland Shield dance. Oh, okay, Courtney. Thanks for dropping by. I really appreciate it. Hope you have a safe drive home or whatever method of transportation you use. Hopefully I'll see you later. Ooh. This guy. There you go. Bus. Alright. Well, you know, I hope you have a good bus drive. There's no annoying, no other people there. There you go. Boom. Alright. Into another room. Actually, yeah, this is probably going to be a bit of a dangerous room. So we got baby the Dongos. Oh man, what's like the... Just watch out, they're gonna blow up. Oh god, okay. Probably should have done that. Oops. Right, well. That's our third death. I was kind of expecting it to happen with these guys. Yeah, when you exit the Navi like thing, the like movement gets a little weird. I think it's like because the camera changes and it's like still using the directions of like when you started the Navi thing. I think that's what happened, but I don't really know for sure. All that matters is that it was a wonky thing, and unfortunately caused us death. Defund. It's funny. Do I need to bomb the wall again? Okay, now we're good. Whenever there should be like a mod for this game where like it just says defunded over game over. That'd be pretty funny. Right. I don't really know what to do with these guys. Just lure them away, I guess. There you go. Okay, we're good. Eh. Run. Nah, okay. Okay, we can't run away the whole time. That's not good. Okay, well. Death number 4, everybody. Once again, defunded. Wasted. What are like, there's so many different like game over like lines or words in video games. I heard you, Craig, said like fatality. Yeah, it's another one from what is that? Mortal Kombat, pretty sure. Utterly defunded. Yes. Luckily, we do not lose money when we die. It's pretty nice. Not that we really need it anyway. Okay, worked for a little bit. I could try to get some actual hits in here. It's probably the best thing. I'm just kind of worried because, you know, they jump. It is scary. Yeah, that is true, Logan. You are dead. Resident Evil. At least Resident Evil 2. Guess I won't really know any other game. Boom. Yeah, it is very blunt. I'm okay with just the game over. Like, the game is not over, but you know. I guess it's, well, like, you know, I guess game over comes from arcade games and how, like, you know, you ran out of lives. Obviously, the game was literally over and, you know, you couldn't play anymore and you had to, like, start over with a new score and everything. So I guess it's just carried over from that. It definitely is kind of weird in the modern context of game devs and stuff. There we go. We made it past the first room, everybody. Or I guess the second room, because the big lobby is the first one. Alright, take care of you guys. Yeah, I guess this dungeon's actually going to be a little tricky, because for the most part, it is just kind of a long hallway. Oh yeah, and we also got to fight some of the Zalfos. I can't wait to stab some of the Zalfos. No, dude. Luckily, Highly Shield makes it pretty easy. Boom, let's get jump attack in. It's the turn of Ganon. It's gonna happen in Breath of the Wild 2. Or Tears of the Kingdom, rather. I keep calling it Breath of the Wild 2, but I'm sure that's something a lot of people will probably do. Get out of here, man. It's with the wrong kid with a sword. Go here. It's just hide. Ah. Link's very courageous, but he's also kind of cowardly looking, at least when he does this. Don't hurt me, please. Beg for forgiveness. No, you haven't done anything wrong, I guess, to try to kill me, but you know, putting on each other for a few seconds. It ends today. Huh. Yeah, Breath of the Wild 2, Tears of the Kingdom. I remember Logan, I had a conversation with him a while ago. He was saying how, like, you know, before, I guess before just, you know, Tears of the Kingdom got a name, they could have just have taken off the Legend of Zelda entirely, because Breath of the Wild is probably so, you know, like, iconic or popular at this point that people would just know, that it was obviously another Zelda game, because Breath of the Wild itself was a Zelda game. Would have been a little interesting. Moving on, though. Right, here's our first look at the Dodongos. It's time to bomb them. Dodongo, boom. It didn't do anything because They got like the hard face thing. Okay, actually bombing the dongos doesn't work. Link lied. He said he wanted to bomb the dongos, but in reality you can't actually bomb the dongos. Oh man, actually yeah, I gotta watch out because Hylian Shield will not block that. There we go. I think you can just ignore these dongos though. It's kind of hard to actually get hit by them unless you're really trying. Or I guess we're actually fighting them, because if I ignore them, honestly, it will probably be better for me. Like this. This. Man, don't hurt me. Oh, okay. Hopefully I don't have any problems. Alright, there you go. See ya. Moving on. I'm actually kind of surprised that the time we're like, well, how long we're taking, because we've only really been streaming for about an hour. We're already getting our way through the Dongo's Cavern, which is a lot further than I thought we were gonna get. Oh, thanks for stopping by, Craig. Hope you have a good dinner. I'll see you later. Ooh. Right. We can now do the second part. Which is probably more dangerous, I assume. I don't really know. Right. Open up. What do we have in here? Just the infamous the Dongo's Cavern stairs, known for their height, how you can't even actually climb them because they're so high up. Not even the Dongos can climb these stairs because they don't have like feet, but I guess they can like, you know, sort of drag themselves up with the 2 arms they do have. Actually, King the Dongo has 4 legs, right? Is that a thing? Pretty sure. All right. 1 step, 2 step. We have to climb each individual step. Their step. Right. Carry on. Yeah, he does. All right. What did you have in our old Skutola here? I tend to forget about the gold Skutolas, I guess, because, like I said, they're not really important for this run. It's nice to pick them up, though. I guess you can't really get a lot of them in here, because we need Adult Link for them. Alright. Alright, we have some fire keys. This is going, shoot them out of the sky. I do not want to worry about them. Boom. Right. I think there's one more. Is there? I guess not. Right. So which one of these is safe? It's this guy. Luckily, I don't think we actually have to encounter any Armos, because they're only in like... Well, the only ones you have to fight are in an optional room. It's kind of nice. Okay. We made it to the 2nd floor, even though I guess you've been on the 2nd floor for a little while now. Get away. Kind of interesting how the fire keys are like white. Like red highlights. It's pretty neat. Boom. The center of the slingshot is a little different than what I remember it being. I guess it's like right where that is that. I guess this is the thing you pull back on is. It's pretty much where the seed shoots. Alright. Let's continue. I think we're gonna get ourselves to the next Lizalfos fight soon. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. I think we'll take a drink of water though. Just wait a minute. Okay. Let's continue onward. Woo. Man, more dangers. Cower in fear. Move it, Spiky Man. Kind of weird that they have this block here, because they actually don't really need to move it. It's actually fine where it is. A little funny. Let's go ahead and I believe this just has money in it. Mr. Hydrates, yes. Got the dignified Mr. Hydrates here on my table. Right. Gotta time this right. Nope. Pretty close though. Try it again. I'll wait for like a little after it starts blinking fast. There we go. Alright. Yeah, nothing else in that room for us. Oh man, tricky puzzle. Boom. Yep, he is from Australia. I traveled all the way here for this very stream. Ah! Get away. It's scary. Okay. See you later, Dodongos. And you. There's definitely a lot more baby Dodongos in Dodongo's Cavern than adult ones. In fact, I guess there's just more baby Dodongos than Dodongos period in this game. Kind of weird to think about. Alright. It's... Best Young Link dungeon? Yeah, it's probably this one. Deku Tree's, you know, pretty neat for a tutorial dungeon, I guess, but obviously, you know, pales in comparison to this one. And then the Jabu Jabu can be kind of tricky. This guy gonna dance around. You guys think I should? There you go. Get out of here, man. Okay. Who wants some of this? Look, I'm not armed. Can I do this? Yeah, okay. Got a stick ready. Boom. And I got a tiny stick now. Is this tiny stick like useful? I don't actually know. Let's try hitting it with this. We're hitting this guy with the stick. Boom. There you go. I guess you can still use the little stick. I wonder if it still has the damage boost link in the stick. Ooh, ooh. I'm very deadly. Carrying a tiny stick. Alright. Both the Zaphos fights down, no deaths. Dying more to the tiny enemies than the bigger ones. There we go. Got 2 switches this time. Still no problem for us. Yep, Link fends things off with sticks. Can you like... I guess you can't really test it. But you probably can't do like the sword stab with the stick. It would be a little goofy looking. That would be kind of funny. Alright. That's ourselves bombs. Woo! Let's go and save that. And equip them. Yeah, I forgot I got a bottle. Guess I put them on X because nothing else is there. Right. Elevator for quick traversal, even though you won't be needing it. Guys, look. It's the Ella's real plaque. Doesn't actually say Ella's real anymore, unfortunately. It'd be kind of funny if, like, I don't know, if they made a Mario 64, like, modern remake and they just put this texture there, even though it has, like, obvious Zelda writing. It would be kind of funny. Alright, I guess we're pretty much already almost done with the dungeon. So once we bomb these eyes. 1, 2, there you go. We're pretty much at the end. There's only a few rooms left. Open wide. Okay. Of course, now, like, should I try jumping? In one hit run, you definitely gotta be more careful about, like, not taking fall damage, because honestly, that probably is one of the more common ways of taking damage in this game. So it's, that was close. Okay. Link takes the elevator like a civilized kid. Yeah, we are. Quite a bit of progress has been made in just this first stream. Like I said, I was not expecting to get this far actually, but I guess I didn't take into account, you know, all the cutscenes that would be skipped. Like, if we were watching the cutscenes, it'd probably be closer to 2 hours at this point. Alright, let's get rid of these bats. Let's see, we need to get the block up there. Will do. Yep. Go ahead and head through here. Got more flying things. Ah, my god. Okay. That guy came out of nowhere. Gonna have to watch the tape. See what that even happened there. Well, 5. Burninated, yep. Quite sad. Don't worry. We're good. Once again, they put the final rooms pretty close to the start, so not much ground was lost. Yeah, dang, that bat literally just spawned like right outside the, you know, like right when we entered the room, I assume is when enemies spawn, so that bat spawned like literally right at the entrance. Kind of crazy. Fire in the sky. Defunded. Okay, I'm having trouble shooting these guys. Be a little careful. Maybe I think it's just better, honestly, the block with the shield for these fire bats. Shooting them doesn't seem to work a lot of the time, so I'll probably be doing that. Hide. I do horizontal slashes. Remember your slashes, kids. Stand still and press B to do vertical slash. There you go. Is there anyone else? I think we're safe. I've always wondered why they put these blocks in this room. You don't actually need them. Let's climb up here. I mean, you need them to get up, obviously, but you know. You don't need them to, like, push around, I guess is what I meant. Anyway, this is the first fairy that we won't be picking up. I mean, we could just run into it. That's fine. But, you know, can't put them in a bottle. That is cheating in this run. Okay. With that, we have made it. Oh, man. Wait, the bats are back. Here I am shooting them. Actually, I actually got them. I can get this other guy. Huh. There we go. Nice. This is the final puzzle dungeon. Officially made to the end. Push this block a little further. Yeah, I guess in the randomizer they also speed up block pushing, which is nice. It does look a little weird though, because Link's animation was clearly not designed for that. Link moonwalking, well, you know, not moonwalking, but he's like sliding across the floor, pushing it. Oh, no fairies in bottles. If we see you with a fairy bottle, we're taking it. Putting it in our storage of fairy bottles. It's kind of messed up because, you know, like, fairies are living creatures. I mean, I guess just putting them in a bottle is already kind of mean. I don't know why Link does it. Just not much else you can do with the bottles, so, you know. Okay. Let's go. Wait. Here's fall damage you don't have to worry about. Landed. Oh my god. To do it all the way over there. I guess because they skipped the cutscene again. Alright. King Dodongo. I honestly feel like this boss is easier than Goma. Because this is all you have to do. Boom. Right, run away. Okay. You're pretty much already done. Because once he stops rolling here, we throw another bomb. I think that's it. Yeah, he will stuff a fish in one. You put like fish, bugs, and all our weird stuff. Anyway, apparently that Deku Stick didn't actually kill him. I'm surprised. Link putting all the little critters in the bottles. I guess it's kind of what kids do though. So it's not actually that weird. You know, Link still has that childlike wonder in him. Pretty nice. There we go. They see him roll and he's rolling in the lava. He's burning. Didn't think that through very well. Yeah, these first two bosses are very fast. The next one's gonna take quite a bit of time though. And honestly, it's probably gonna be one of the harder ones, I feel like. What's his name? Barnade? Barnade? Grenade? Grenade. Once again, we're ignoring the hearts. I do feel kind of bad leaving it behind, but you know. You don't need all the treasures. We do need short stones. Got another one. Yeah. With the rate we're going, honestly, I feel like we might be able to beat all the Child Link dungeons in this first stream. Don't actually know. So just have to find out. Yeah, it's like if King Dodongo was like that, you know, weak, the Gorons easily could have dealt with him on their own probably. Like Darunia. Darunia's got the guts and, you know, skills. I bet he could have done it. He just didn't, like, he didn't know there was a bomb bag in there. It's really the main thing. Who put the bomb bag in the Dodongo dungeon? I guess the Gorons did, because that's where they, like, I don't know why the puzzle jingle displayed there. Oh yeah, it's because there's a thing down there. With more money we don't need. Right. This ascent might be a little dangerous because there will be falling rocks. Let's go and save. Okay. Let's go. I won't be doing the running backwards trick because I don't trust it for this. But I do think you can get through this whole thing without getting hit by doing that. Okay, we're good. Go. Go, go, go. Ah. Someone stay wins the race. Eh. How come the volcano only erupts when Link gets next to it? And oops. I thought I was done. Okay, you know what? Well, since we died there, maybe we can try the backwards running strats. Let's go ahead and 6. I'm starting to feel like that early 10s estimate might not end up coming into fruition, unfortunately. But it's fine. I think, like, at the rate we're dying, even though, like I said, obviously, Young Link stuff's gonna be easier. We are doing pretty good on deaths, I think, all things considered. 6, 2 dungeons in. Alright. Of course, I guess most of our deaths have been just from that last dungeon. So I don't even know. Okay, let's try this. You do gotta remember though, when we get to the end, the crouch, because there won't be a thing. Go. And... okay. The camera's going nuts right now. Okay, we're good. Made it. All about that defunded. Link's never been so defunded in his life, even though we have full wallet. He is like, what would be the word? Pridefully, well, like, no pride, no dignity. Defunded. I don't even know what I'm trying to say. Okay. Go and climb some wall. Yeah, I do, I guess, well, what are we going up here for? Yeah, we're going up here for magic. Not even thinking what I'm doing. But magic is important. We'll need it to use, like, well, Pharaoh's Wind, I guess, is probably the most important item we'll be using with magic. Like I said, it'll help make dungeons easier. Right. Go and play. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Yeah! We got a jar. The best shell in the item. I guess that's what bottles are. We got jars and bottles and all that good stuff. Where's the vase or the vase, whatever you say. Are you doing anything else? Let's go ahead and lie down. You get to watch this? No. No cutscenes. Unfortunate. Okay. Made it back to Kakariko in one piece. At least, you know. How many deaths did we have when we got here first time? 2. We have 4 more deaths on our belts. But we're still doing good. Link is no Australian. Australians have dignity and pride. Link, however, has, he's defunded. Okay. Next up on our list is Zor's River. Make our way there. I guess I can, go ahead and get rid of this. Thicker Shield is probably just better. Then again, I don't know. We weren't doing that bad with the Hylian Shield, but since we're going to be encountering Octoroks shoot rocks at us because they're octo rocks. Half octo, half rock. We're gonna be needing the deflection abilities. Going right over there. It's actually not too far away. Is it Gabora, or Gabora? I don't actually know. I think it's the first one. Actually, wait. Yeah, it might be the latter, actually. Truly stumped me there. Okay. Rose River. It is part free. The epic saga. That is Link's ultimate test. Okay. We now blow these up. Go ahead and get ourselves, actually wait. Let me go in here. Yeah, we don't have enough Skulltulas quite yet for a wallet, but we're getting close. There we go. 9. Okay, should we get any magic beans? You guys think we need beans? I don't really think so. All the beans are just for optional items we won't need because it's just heart pieces and, you know. I guess just heart pieces, yep. Let's go! Take the chicken with us. Link has captured a chicken, repeat. Shinings of little kid running around with chicken in George River. If you happen to see him, call whatever number, you know. Actually, how would, I guess you just alert the Hyrule guards. It's kinda hard to do though without a phone. No beans. Ooh, I don't know why I'm taking this chicken with me now I think about it. You can actually, at least in the original Ocarina Time, you can skip the waterfall up ahead. We don't have to play Zelda's Lullaby, you can just use the chicken to glide past it. Kind of funny. See if you can do it in the remake, because I don't actually know. Chicken, it's a chicken, let's use the chicken. Ooh. Right, let's go over here. And fly! Okay, nope, it doesn't work. Ah! Right, sorry chicken. I'm gonna have to leave you for now. Let's go ahead and climb back up. Okay. Oopsie daisy. I get too hasty now. I guess we'll have to remember. Nothing can drive a potted boy in his chicken. This is the tale of the chicken man. Okay. Cave number 2, or 3, I don't know. So was the main. Should we go ahead and put the thing in a bottle? I think so. Need it. I need a fish. Hello guys. Woo! Reporting, Link stole a fish from the natural fish reservoir in George Domain. It's very known for its fish. Yep. I don't think they'll mind. There's still 5 fish there and whatever. How'd the fish even get here? Well, like I guess from Zora's river, or is it river? Or we were just at Zora's river. What's like the place up here called? I don't actually even know. Melark, the non-Australian chicken man. He's just a kid right now. So Melark, how you doing? All right, let's go and play ourselves the diving game. I think we get something to spend our money on. We're just gonna get it all back in just a moment, because got what, 25 rubies there? Let's go! Whoosh. Get on, get on. Tonight on Nights, young boy steals fish from Zora's Domain. People reporting green clothed and yeah, he's grasshopper. There you go. On the money. Swim, swim, swim. Go ahead and make our way back up. Sadly, we did not get to speed this part up, but I guess we're gonna have to head back up here anyway. Even though once we get silver scale, it's gonna go back down, so. Going all over the place. It is necessary with this item, so. Hello, dude. That was pretty rad. Take this thing. I don't know what it is exactly. I always thought it was a Zora scale. Maybe it still is, but I thought it was called Zora scale, but I guess it's not. Right. Just dive down. When it gets Rito's letter. I guess you can also, like, I don't know, learn the Scarecrow song maybe? That's another case where I'm not really sure if it's necessary for anything we're gonna be doing. I don't know, maybe it's still nice to have. Yeah, I'll go ahead and learn it, I guess. Or you don't really learn the Scarecrow song. You kind of like, because you create it. But I guess you learn what you create or something. I don't know. Something poetic like that. Hey, dude. Let's go ahead and see, what's the one I always do? There you go. That's the Scarecrow song I pretty much use always when I play this, and Majora's Mask. Nice to have just something I can remember easily. Okay. Anything else for us here? I don't really think so. There might be some Skulltulas we can grab, but we'll have some to get in Zora's, well, Jabu Jabu when we get there. Let's dive back down. Speaking of diving, we're gonna take another drink. Alright. Hydrated once again. Thank you. It is quite a lovely tune, I guess. I don't actually know when I came up with that, or like I don't know what year exactly, or even how I came up with it. I guess just, you know, you experiment long enough, eventually you come up with something like that. Okay. So I present this letter. Somehow read it, you know, inside the bottle, even though we haven't given him it. Whoa. Yeah, I have to wait for the King Zora this time. He's been doing his squats or whatever, even though the reason he takes so long is because he doesn't even use like his limbs. He just moves his butt across this, just this. You know, it's all wet, so it's hard to drag along, and that's something I want to think about. He just, yeah, hardy scoots. That's what that was. All right, we have made it. Actually, before we go in, let's go ahead and grab Pharaoh's Wind. Gotta re-equip my bombs though. There we go. Should be over yonder. Is there any real like indication of this being bombable? I guess just the fact that they put bomb rocks next to it. It's just like, I'm gonna bomb this. And you realize, actually the whole thing comes down. Whoa. Pretty crazy. But yeah, I gotta remember to get Din's Fire too. Probably do that, I guess, after this dungeon. So those up again. I usually get Din's Fire, I guess, before I do the you know, going to Temple Time to become Adult Link, because you're already visiting Castle Town by then anyway. So yeah. Right, that's pretty much all set. I don't think I'll be really using that too often in the dungeon, because I think Jabu Jabu is another case. Well, also just the fact that, you know, you need to carry Ruto around, so I guess it won't help us that much here, but definitely when we get to like the Forest Temple and stuff, it'll come a lot more in handy. But alright, it's time to begin the final Young Link dungeon. This will probably be the last thing we do this stream, I think. Seems like a fitting place to end, and we don't even get to see the cutscene for this either. It's just, he gave him a fish, but then something happened, now he's here. Hey guys. This place is pretty nasty. Looks a little better in the remake though, I'd say. In the original, it's just a lot of bleh stuff around. Bubbles. Yeah, this is another case for Deku Nuts that actually come in handy, because most of the enemies in this dungeon you can't destroy with like your sword and stuff, because They'll electrocute you and you'll die. It's very bad. It's like this guy. You know, boom. Just beat him like that. There you go. Not too hard. Okay. Will Ruto be here? Probably already in the room she's supposed to be, so let's go and make her way over there. Down this hole. Hello. It's time to begin the escorts. I'll carry you above my head. Totally the way kids would like carry each other around. I guess, granted, you know, they couldn't actually lift each other. Link must be pretty strong. I guess I never really thought about that. Of course, I assume like the canon explanation for why Link would be able to carry Ruto is because of like the Goron's bracelet or something. Oh, he's weird, like, it's weird because there's like grass inside this guy's belly. It's really weird. Okay, let's go and throw you up there. Can I deal with these guys? I don't know if it matters. Let's go and do this. There are a lot of bubbles around though. Gotta be careful not to accidentally touch one. Let's climb up. Help me. I don't know if they're close. Whoa. Bubbles are having a bit of a fit under the water, which is kind of weird because water's like their natural habitat. Natural habitat of bubbles. Try the. I'll just use my sword. Go away. Okay. No bubbles. Jabu Jabu is a giant cow. I mean, in Master Quest, there's cows in here. Not saying that cows, you know, have cows inside them, but there is some, there's, you know, there's some evidence to support that, clearly. Cows in cows. Alright, should be an elevator here. Any day now. Just drop you here. Don't worry, I'll protect this. All the nasty stuff, like what's that? What is that? Yes, I did. You can destroy a lot of the stuff in this dungeon of Ruto, actually. She's got like maxed out defense stat. Nothing can penetrate her. Watch as I destroy jellyfish with her bomb. Boom. Boom. Oh man, that big guy. Go away. Guys are scary. I don't actually really know what their names are. I don't really care. I just want to get out of here. Ignore you. Okay. There's a cow inside of him. He just has to find it. You're just the inner cow that's waiting to be awakened. Boom. Okay, is this the room with the boomerang? I think it is. Yeah, should be it. Okay, hopefully don't hit me when you get out of the thing. This is one of the kind of weird rooms. Like, what is all this stuff? Is this all like milk? Probably best not to think about it. Whereas that does support the cow fury. Once again, head cannon. Jabu Jabu's a giant cow. Cowfish. Actually, aren't cowfishes a thing? I'm just making that up. I think it is something else. Like well, there's like fish with whiskers. I don't know why I'm thinking that's a cowfish. Because I don't think cows have whiskers, but maybe I'm thinking of catfish. Just cat and cow sound kind of similar. Got the boomerang. Now you can surely be Australians. Also, it's a boomerang. Tie the kid. Tie the totally normal boy. Come in this spring. Actually, it is spring, you know. Strange world, yes. This indeed is a pretty strange world. Go. Maybe on this. It is time to fight. Whatever this is. This weird thing. Can I get a name, actually? Parasitic tentacle. It's a very generic name. Luckily, not too hard to beat. Boom. Boom. Just a few shows in my slingshot. Take care of him. On our chest, which I'll be ignoring because it is just a map. We don't need that. Or compass. Usually gave you the map first, though. Creating our own, like, just Javu story. There isn't a lot of, like, initial story form anyway, so, you know. Or and give Nintendo some details to work with. Get ya. Not parasites? Yeah, I guess so. Because, like, when the Deku Tree talks about, you know, like, he has a curse or whatever inside of him, I guess that could be seen as sort of parasitic. And there's this place, too. So I guess, like, the jellyfish are not normal part of the Jabu experience. Guess I'd have to ask Ruto that, because apparently she has been here before. At least she says that. Don't mind me, guy. Move along. We only have a few more of these things to deal with, I think. It's best to just try to get away from these enemies as fast as we can. Okay. So. Boom. 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 It is kind of nice that they went through all the effort in making these rooms look different. Even if it is, like, a kind of disgusting sort of different. Gotta give them credit for it. These very weird rooms. Sure, because, like, the map, you know, like, the map makes the dungeon look, like, vaguely fish-shaped. I was gonna say ship-shaped. I mean, I guess fish and ships. It sounds like fish and chip. Like, fish and ships, you know, they do have kind of a similar sort of shape to them. So, but anyway, what was I trying to say? Been distracted by my literacy, whatever. Also, probably wrong word, whatever. I like to say the wrong words, or it's just habit of mine. Ruto's a hobbyist parasite. That's not something a lot of people could put on their resume. Alright, there we go. I think that's the last one. Actually, wait, no, there's one more. Or wait, did we just... Where are we? Okay, yeah, we're in the far back. We're good. It's almost time for the mini-boss. This dungeon's mini-boss is not very fun, must say. Let's see, is it this one? Yeah. Right, this is like the only room that actually has Skulltulas in it. Let's go and grab them. Right after taking care of these jellyfish. Okay. Nope. I don't want to harm Jabu too much by shooting his insides. Grab these. I'm sure he appreciates me getting rid of the spider infestation inside his belly though. Clearly he doesn't digest them well. Alright. Here we go. Through the store. I guess I should save or something, but like I said, it doesn't matter too much, whatever. Can't skip this cutscene. We got it, guys. Alright, let's go and leave. Spiritual stone. Like, get me out of here. Right now. Okay. It's so high up, though. I don't know. My arms are feeling kind of tired from carrying you all the time. This is kind of how it is. Oh. Yeah, they did. Some rooms, like one of the early rooms of Great Deku Tree was that way too, where they put two Skulltulas next to each other. They couldn't quite reach the like 100 unique locations mark, but they got pretty close. Okay, here we go. I'm pretty sure button. Bombs help with this. Let's go ahead and put this on. I guess this button. I don't really remember. Let me see. Okay, I thought it would like spin him around or something. Uh oh, he's getting closer. Okay. That was bad. Game over. Well, we've reached 7. It's fine. I guess you don't really have to worry about Ruto anymore, at least. Actually, I don't know. If you die in that mini boss, do we have to take her back there? We'll find out. I actually reached there, though. You. And now we know that bombs are useless. I don't really know what like the best strategy for that boss is. But as long as you can get behind him with a Deku stick, then like you're fine. But it's just doing that. It's hard. Grab that $1. Nathan, and you have some pretty funny we should let you write the death messages in all these games, because you come up with some pretty funny ones. Get here. Boom. Where is she at, if anywhere? Okay, yeah, I'm not seeing Ruto anywhere, so I think we're good. Here we go. He's already there, I see him. Ah, no. Okay. That was kind of close. Let's just go and stun him again. Or not. Dang, he seems really fast. I don't know if he's supposed to be that fast. We're gonna come this way now. Nah. Well. Clearly, just mindlessly throwing the boomerang not work very well. 8. I think the reason he moves fast though is because like the platform spins and like he kind of uses it to like gain speed. Well, if he's moving the same direction as the platform is. So I guess we just gotta make him move the opposite direction. I don't know. This is clearly one of the mini bosses I'm not too familiar with. Yeah, this one is pretty hard. This and like Dark Link probably are like the two kind of random mini bosses where it feels kind of just like a gong show a little bit. These Dark Link's kind of neat though. Hit me twice. I've been defunded once more. Link's been defunded 8 times. How many times must he be defunded? Okay. You see, like, actually the platform was spinning fine there. Maybe I should just let him... No! He's so fast. Throw it. Alright, we're getting there. No. Stay away. Wonder if nuts work too. Stun him. Okay, we're doing something. And I ran to this bike. Not really doing good here, boss. 9 depths. Need to figure out just how to get around him. I scraped our leg on the spiky thing. It hurts. I don't have any pants on, and it's just okay. I'm getting a little hasty. I don't want the Octorok to shoot me. So what things have we not tried yet? Actually, when we did use the bomb the one time, it did like kind of stun him, but I don't know if it'd actually be enough to really like get us behind him. I could try using Deku Nuts too, like I said, but just none of the stuff gets far enough. Can you shoot him with a slingshot, like his back? That could be a thing too. A few things I could try out, I guess. Okay. Let's just concentrate on doing good. Hey, see, now he's really slow. Can we just run around? But he's speeding up now. But we should be, yep. Boom. Alright, he's still alive. Let's throw another bomb. Okay. We're handling him a little better this time. Run, Link. Get him. Don't get too close though, because that's bad. It's bad for your kneecaps. Get poked by spikes. Just a tiny bit too far away. Come on. Give me try to get some more distance. No. Throw. Please. Alright, I think I'm gonna. There we go. No, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Not work. Well, it did work for quite a while. So bombs are definitely like the way to go. But not Deku Nuts, because apparently they do not stun him that long. We're getting through it. Didn't expect this guy to be... Well, I mean, I guess I sort of did expect him to be one of the harder ones. But, you know. First real roadblock. Get out of here. Bubbles. I guess, well, we wouldn't have enough magic to put Pharaoh's Wind there every time we died, but we could do that. You gotta do the same song and dance, get into him every time. I was just wondering if he had enough bombs, but I think we're fine. I feel pretty confident we can get him this time. As long as we're careful. And don't use nuts. Okay. The rematch of the rematch of the rematch. I don't know how many times we've gone in this room with this Octorok. There we go. Go. Stop right there. You're under arrest for being bad. Yeah. There we go. Boom. Right, first one. He's gonna go back around. Because he's pretty slow right now, but let me just go ahead and do this. Okay. Run to the other side. On his tail. Because why is he wearing out reach this side? Okay, you know what I'm gonna do? Okay, that works. Nope, stop it. Give me this. What's he doing? He turned around, okay. But you know what, I'm just gonna, I don't know if he sped up there. I'm gonna blow you up real quick. Fortunately, he likes to do it this way. I think what's going on is that when you try to run this direction, like since Link's like what, left-handed, the way he throws the boomerang doesn't always reach him. Trying to get really close to the wall. Please. How is this not reaching? Here we go. Is that it? Yeah. That was a little tough. Got through fine. And now I have a stick. Yeah. Poke you with. Oh yeah, you can poke with the stick. Yeah. Can't really see it though. We did it. Finally, move on. That might not be the only hard boss though. Like I said, I don't know how the actual dungeon boss is gonna play out. We'll just have to see. Alright. Continue on. As for the dungeon, there's really not too much left. Thank you. Have we got through that? You. Just gonna try the. There we go. Let's hurry up though. This guy comes back alive. Okay. Time to lower this. Yeah, we're pretty much at the end now. There's one room left. I do need a box though, which Jabu just, you know, happily, conveniently, just happened to swallow one or two, I guess, just sitting here. When Jabu swallows something, what's like the logic of where it ends up inside him? I don't really know. Down. There's also one more Scozzolo we can get in this room too. Couple more jellies. Get out of here. Oop. Oop. Wait, nope, don't want to do that. Gotta get my slingshot back. There you go. How does that platform work? I don't really know. How would that work? You can't really like... It's like, does it work the same way as like, I don't know. I mean, I guess not really swallowing something, but you know, it's like muscles pushing something down. Kind of work like that. It is really weird though. Okay. Let's drop. There you go. It is boss time again. We just finished boss time, but it's time for second boss time, which may or may not be a little more tricky than the first. I feel like we'll do pretty okay. Hopefully. It's Burnade. Or Burnade, whatever. Alright, let's go. He's out. You. Stand back. Just gonna unleash danger. Oh god. I kind of saw that happening. I saw like the distance it was from it when it started spinning, and I kind of knew it was over. Yep, here we go again. Fortunately, we gotta start back here. Be happy once we get out of this dungeon zone. I'll do this first room. Where are these bowls at? And funded by Parasite. Yep. What will Link not be funded by? Who knows? You got to push the button again? I would assume so. Yeah. Truly riveting gameplay here. Resident Evil in that show. Gotta fund this Parasite. Spent too much money doing bad things. Okay. We are back. I could place Pharaoh's Wind, but I don't know. I don't really want to. We can get back here quick enough, I think. Wait, we gotta push this too. Ah, dang it. Okay, maybe I do want to place Pharaoh's Wind. I guess I might as well. Here, let me go and equip it. I guess the slingshot's really the only thing I won't be needing. It's good to keep everything else on hand. Just use this. Save us a little bit of time if we end up dying again. There we go. Boomerang. Oh wait. I went to boomerang just like that. Up, down. Alright, take two, everybody. See if we can get it this time. The return of Barnade. Literally electric boogaloo. Right. This first part's pretty easy, luckily. Knock them down. Boom. Boom. Okay. Ah. Right. Let's get rid of these. No, you don't. And okay. Next part. I don't like. Ah. Just got me cornered, but we're fine. Probably can't actually pin you against the wall or something. Probably has like a set distance. It is. More of these. Okay. No. Dang it. Almost. Not quite. That was the last phase too. It's doing so good. That is 12. Definitely some tricky fights here. How many nuts do I have left? Alright, I think we'll be okay. Luckily there is a Deku Nut salesman in this dungeon actually. One of the rooms we didn't go to. So if we run out, we can buy some more. Oh wait, I forgot. I said this. I'm gonna end up right back here. Going to another one. Okay. You guys again. Can you drop like some magic for me? Appreciate that. There you go. I guess you don't have to worry about running out of magic then. These guys always have them. Climb, climb, climb. Defunded inside the cowfish. Yes. I'll be defunded no more this stream. We've already had 12 defunds. Just more defunds anyone's ever had. Let's drop. Okay, luckily there's no there's no jellyfish. There's no sign of intelligent life anywhere. Match them all again, yeah. We know you're like a weird, I don't know, egg thing, vaguely egg-shaped. Get you this time though. Ah, it's enough. Okay. No. It's right at that start. I might be able to use a Deku Nut just to stun him at the very beginning to avoid having to wait for the boomerang. But the moment those things start swinging. Her time was not the charm. Once again, warp. Do this. So yes, we need defunding. We need to use the perfect balance of Deku Nuts and boomerang tosses. Get this guy. I think we can do it. Still got time. Once again, we're still only 2 hours in. Not even that, I guess, because there was the 10-minute head start. Okay. Where are you, jellyfish, at? Know where that can get me. Here we go. It's gonna be the most popular boss. I'm ready for you this time, maybe. I don't know, we'll see. These things. Okay. As I said. Nope, that does not work. Once again. Maybe I should try shielding. It's not something I've been doing. I think about it. So many things. If I could just get past this first thing, then I'd have some more luck. Not shoot me. It's been doing the same thing. How many deaths have we had this boss now? I don't even know. Yeah, the Hylian shield might be better than the Kokiri shield. I'm not sure. Can you like shield against any of these guys? Like maybe Electric has a property where you can't actually shield it. I don't really know. So this might actually be a bad idea. 13. I actually have 14 deaths. I think this is like the 5th attempt or something. I've lost track at this point. 4. Yeah. Alright. Here we go again. You. This will be the end of your tirade. Inside this cowfish. I'm Link, the Australian chicken napper. I don't know. Oh, okay, I keep getting too close. That's the problem. That first one always hits me. 15. I guess I could create restore points, but I don't know. That's cheating. Not that I'll be using them in the fight, but just in front of the fight. Yeah. Let's do that. Back up a bit. It's just I hope the boomerang can reach it faster than... Oh wait, gotta create this. The boomerang can reach him faster than the thing will hit me. I also need more magic. Let me try to find some from these guys. That's just money. There we go. Got here, jellyfishes. These we always have Nathan. They give us some funny comments on our deaths. They catch me by the leg. Or whatever, I don't really know. Weird jellyfish things. I was stung. Here we go again. Baronade. Beginning of the Baronade and the Okay, back up. Nope. Okay. We're in a situation right now. Wait, they stopped. Beat 'em. There you go. Right, well, that lucked out, I guess. Oh. Stay stunned. Boom. Okay. This part. There's a lot of spinning in this boss. I don't like it. There we go. Let's go ahead. Okay. Nope. Ah, I can't see. I'm pretty sure if you push the boomerang button, you can bring it back to you, but I forget. I forget in crazy times, like right now. Okay. Get him. Okay. More shooting. Ah, run, Link. This part isn't too bad, because there's no more spinning objects except for it. Still spinning. Ah. More hits in. This boss is a lot longer than the other ones. Definitely want to raise the stakes here. I will beat you, spinning man. Got a boomerang. Come on, there we go. We did it. Yes. Watch the blowing up, the satisfaction. Yeah. That was quite the thing. Let's go and save. Don't want the game crashing on us or something. What took you so long? You failed against every boss like a million times. I was trying my best. But we did it. There we go, we got Dora's Sapphire. So yeah, I think we'll go ahead and end the stream here. We could, like, I guess, do the Adult Link stuff if I really wanted to, but I think we'll save that for next time. I will stock up on these things though. You know, we don't actually need seeds, we need everything else. Yeah. definitely was quite... it was a really hard mini boss, and also this normal boss too. Definitely much tougher than the first two. But yeah, I think I'll be signing off here. Thank you all for watching. I guess I'm trying to do like a YouTube outro. It's not really what I do for streams, really. But thank you everyone for, you know, everyone who tuned in earlier and for everyone who's still watching. I really appreciate all of you coming by. And for as much trouble as we had during that last vid, I did enjoy the start of our Ocarina of Time one-hit run. I hope to see some of you again for when we continue on Thursday, well, tomorrow. Obviously, you know, there would have been a day between if the stream did happen on Tuesday, but since not, still doing 2 days a week. So yeah, let's go and save again. Go and quit too. Thank you everyone. I'll go and end it now. See you all tomorrow. Bye.